great rivalries, but this has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the first swing of the game. Last time these two clashed in the Magnolia Bowl, it was the Bayou Bengals taking home a tight one.
And LSU took care of business, and they've done a lot of that in this series, but now Ole Miss has an opportunity to get some of that taste back, right? The rivalry game always matters. It always brings out emotions, Palmer. They get a chance to get a little payback.
Well, and LSU's coaching staff always stresses that we've got to be able to make plays late because we expect this rivalry game against Ole Miss always to go down to the wire. They did it last time out. Can they do it again?
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one.
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Under fire. Got him downfield. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Throws for the tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Gonna let it fly, and the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges, and you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Moving out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Raymond. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. He's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Pressure coming. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Took a shot as he
I was talking shit yesterday.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the
I was talking shit yesterday.
Guys, you're just saying Magnolia Bowl.
I need him to be in White Oregon. Oregon can't stop the run. I need him to beat Oregon. Oregon can't stop the run.
Back in the old days, just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
I don't want to see Miami win.
Louisiana Purchase and the
I don't think Oregon would have beat Miami.
Forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
I love what Reese says. Like, cheating, yeah. If you're not cheating,
Florida State.
And both these schools, obviously,
Florida State.
closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field.
Florida State.
Rights on the line.
Oh, you said beginning of the year. Beginning of the playoffs, you pick Indiana. Beginning of the year, you pick Florida State.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Who y'all got now, head coach?
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Making side adjustments here.
Y'all still ain't trying to get Dion, huh?
Fires to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short.
Y'all want to make me bad decisions.
And some room to work. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's got it inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it.
I want to see mine to lose. I can't afford right one. I can ship for the whole off season. Oh shit!
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line.
I want to see the home team win Rod, but I don't want to see Mike win.
Man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to go.
Fitted in the window for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball
we jumping on dead today?
He's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure
so-and-so
guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch on the left. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
The whole body should be working.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
No, I had to help the people work yesterday in the hole. I didn't really have to, but they acted like they didn't know what they were doing, so I helped them.
After changing into the field.
So my body ain't never been this hole in a long time.
It's Newton. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down.
Oh, no, my body just ain't used to it no more.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys are like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether...
Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, and he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. And here comes the field goal.
Yeah, no, you ain't home.
Line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on early.
Doing the rest of the day, though.
A ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation.
What game you watching today?
Critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Y'all playing the first round again?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line.
That should beat the shit out them.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They ain't play nobody.
Back to pass. It's Newton.
They ain't play none of their starters last week.
In the middle, it's Alexander. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Better get that seismic grab ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming.
Jacksonville.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Got to get rid of our head coach.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do it.
They're doing that because Jim Harbaugh is available.
Splits the uprights, it's good.
They're doing that because Jim Harbaugh is available. But I kind of feel like we need a new head coach anyway. You heard me?
And that's not the way they
But for some defensive coordinators don't be good like that. You heard me?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He might want another play. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Rebels. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took...
Turning it on! Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And the explosiveness of Barry Gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
So we get on there today, though. I've been dying to get on there and show y'all what I made out of.
Looking to throw again. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Has
no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
So
the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Powers through the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And your decision to go for it on fourth down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can move the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the first down.
It's complete to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field.
Wrong route.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13.
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this, runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20
for the door.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Newton. With the catch, it's Watkins. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw on third. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to the quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just keep the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half.
Training at home.
On the run, fires downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I'm doing that for you.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. LSU with the first and 10 here.
Maybe the changes aren't that one here.
They'll throw it from the red zone.
Can't you imagine get something
Catch in the middle, it's Raymond. Defense makes a stop, but the change...
No part to that new technology shit, Rob.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
One in the living room?
Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Pushes toward the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone.
Yeah.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
The Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
With the TV.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just...
There he goes! Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for space, it's Raymond. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They've got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
I mean, you think it's not 100?
Nowhere to go. When you run
110?
into him, you usually meet the ground.
Go right over here on this room in the wall.
Don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? One man in the backfield, and he gets it. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the edge, it's Raymond. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Powers forward. Touchdown LSU! And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game.
No goddamn money, ain't it?
Get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not
By
get him
goddamn Tesla.
alley and knock him down for a loss.
They could down there cheaper than Toyota now.
Drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Newton. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The defense putting points on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Mississippi State endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Stark Vegas, and the Bulldogs came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Clements. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Threw a pick on the first. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Newton. Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter,
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel,
Ain't got no credit card, Rob.
and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal
Ain't got no
this game.
credit card.
Solid pickup of 4 first down and second and
Yeah.
6. On the move, it's Raymond.
Yep.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that moves down off the ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
I don't know, Rob.
The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, they got a drone that can go in water now. Eat that kid. My boy got me.
I don't know about that, Rob.
I'm on my way though.